Welcome to the new episode of PCS Practical. In this session, I'm going to discuss about the conditional formatting, sorting, addition of the numbers, percentage, minimum, maximum, numbers, average, count the numbers, and etc. So to complete all this functionality, we require the basic data. So I have prepared 5 records, you can see. So I have multiple columns in which number, name, maths, science, English, total and percentage, these are the columns. So basically I want to prepare a kind of mark sheet for the students. So you can see the 5 students data I have inserted. So what I'm going to do, let's say suppose I want to add the title to this table. So first of all, see, I have entered only the basic data, right? So while you're practicing all this functions of the excels, right, so you have to also enter first data. What I'm going to do is I will add the one row. So you can see that I have selected the particular row. I have just right click on it and I'll select insert. So by that way you can insert row. If row is selected, so on upper side it will insert the row. If column is selected, so the left hand side right hand side you can insert the column. So what I'm going to do, I want this many cell as merge so that I can add the title. So merge and center. So let's say mark sheet, right? And let's format this. Bold, underline, and make it center. And then this, let's say we'll apply the border, all borders, right? Okay, done. So first of all you can see that I have prepared the column for total and percentage. So first I want to add the total for these 3 numbers. So what I'm going to do is, you can see that there is a editing section. So in previous lecture I have talked about the clipboard section, font section, alignment and number section from the insert tab, right? Now we have the style, cells and the for editing option. Okay, so first we'll start with the style section from the home tab. So in style section we have the conditional formatting, right? So conditional formatting is what I have done, a simple formatting as such, like I have merged the cell, I have make it center, I made the color as red, right? So these all are the basic formatting, but now I'm going to apply the formatting along with the conditions, right? Suppose I want to highlight the numbers. Let's say if students is fail in any one of the subjects, so just highlight that cell, right? So here we have the 5 number of students, so it's easy to identify that this is the lesser marks. See, the marks I have inserted, that is out of 100, right? So the border cutoff marks is 35. So if it is less than 35, so 22 is less than 35, so it should be converted in some other color. So I can also set all those conditions. So let's see, in conditional formatting we have multiple options. Let's say the highlight cell rules, right? So you can highlight the cell along with the rule. Now we have top bottom rule, uh, data bars, color scale, uh, icon sets, right? And any new rule if you want to create, you can, right? You can manage your rule, you can clear your rules, right? So let's see the data bars, right? Let's apply the data bar. So for that you have to select the cell range and select the color, sorry, data bar. So I'll select, let's say, see, we have the color option red, yellow, green, blue, right? So let's say I'll apply yellow color. So you can see that this is, I mean, 90, right? So it shows, see, if I'll increase the size of the column, see, so 90, that means Excel automatically understood that 100 is the complete number. So if it is the 100, right, so it gives you the full yellow color, but 90 which is nearer to 100, right? So the lighter shades towards the right hand side. See, if it is a 22, so the portion of the cell, right, so it is like 22% of this cell area, which colored as yellow, right? 76%, 56%, which is nearer to 50, so half of the cell. So you can see the difference. So as, I mean, see, the number or the text you have to read to understand the condition of the data, right? But if you observe the graphics, right, to identify the number from the graphics is very easily, right? So it's like this 3 percentage are, I mean, this 2 percentage are nearer to 100 and this is the lower, right? So you don't have to find the number, right? So from the graphics you can easily identify which number is higher and which number is lower. So that is the data bar. Same way with the color scales. If, I mean, it all about the predefined settings. You can define your own settings. See, so this is color bars with different formattings, right? So for that you have to clear the formatting and then apply the color bar, otherwise it will apply two colors. See, so nearer to 100, so darker green, and nearer to 0, so the up to the red pink shade, you can say. So this is the color bar formattings. Then we have icon sets, right? So see, if I'll apply icon set along with the color bar, so you can see 80, 90, so it's like higher numbers, right? So it shows the top uh, top icon, right? The pyramid shape top icon, you can say. The lower numbers, right, so less than 50, so let's say the pyramid shape is in opposite side, you can say the lower side, the bottom side, right? And nearer to 50, 60 range, so it is like a flat symbol, right? So similarly many icons are there, see, right, wrong, and exclamatory symbols, right? Star symbols, right? It is like ratings, to apply the ratings. Fine. So up nearer to 100%, it's complete star, and nearer to 0, you can see the 22 number star is empty star, unfilled color, you can see. This is, right? So all these options you can see with the conditional formatting. So now I'm going to do, I'll first clear the rule, okay, and again I'll apply the highlight cell rule. Let's say the greater than, we say if the max is less than 35, so highlight it, so less than rule I have to apply, and I will apply less than cell 35, and the formatting option you can select like light red, yellow, dark yellow, green with dark green color. So we can apply any formattings, you can apply your own formattings, the custom formatting is, we say, right? So out of 5 students and each in, I mean, 3 subjects, so only one marks is less than the 35, the one subject marks, right? So this is the conditional formatting. Then we have a format as a table. So I'll select the data range. This is called a data range, in which I have entered the data. Only that much cell you can select. So predefined formats you can apply to your table. So you have to select the range, and my table has header, yes, so you can select it and you can apply it. See, since I have applied the center, I mean the title of this, so I'm going to deselect it and I will apply it. I'll change the color, let's say the blue. My table has header, yes, all the table has columns. See, this all are the drop down button. So this is for the formatting, sorry, filtering purpose, right? So I'll discuss the filter thing in my next video. So let's say the filter, right? You can in filter you have sort the data and all. So see, in editing section we have filter, so I'll discuss this also. So either you can apply the formatting and then you can filter out. Let's say you can filter out with A to Z, right? So apply, so you can see all the data has been filtered, right? And it's sort as per the ascending order. So we have first Kavya, Kunal, then Manas, Ritu and Srushti. So their roll numbers are also changed, because the Kavya's roll number is 101 and the Manas roll number is 102. But in alphabetical order I have arranged the data as per the name, not as per the number, right? So that, see, this is the descending order, right? And marks, for marks also you can select. Suppose if I have inserted gender, right? So I want to see only the girls data or the boys data, so you can also filter out the data as per the text, right? So this is the table format. Then we have a cell style. So if you want to apply the style to your cell, so for any formatting or any functionality of the Excel, you have to select the cell. Without selecting selection of the cell you can't apply it. See the color shades and all, the normal, good, natural, right? But I don't want to apply that, so I'm not going to select it. Okay. The next we have insert cell, right? So how to insert a cell, you know very well. See, we have option insert a sheet row, insert a sheet column, or insert a complete sheet. So if you want to insert a sheet you can select it. So sheet 2 is selected and I have inserted data in sheet 1. You can rename your sheet, let's say mark sheet, right? Suppose if you want to delete particular row, so you can delete. So I have deleted that. Then you can format your data like cell, height, row, auto fit row. Then I mean, as per the data it will auto fit the row and the column. For the column adjustment, the visibility, hide and unhide, you can hide or unhide the particular column. You just have to, either you have to select and apply the option, or select or right click and then select hide, right? Then also you can get the same option. So move and copy and rename tab colors, right? You can protect your sheet, you can lock your sheet. Protect your sheet, that means you can apply the password, so without password nobody can access it. Or else lock the cell, so without a password, that which password you have set earlier, so without that password nobody can alter your data for that specific cell. Same way for the protection of the sheet, they can only read the data if you have allowed. If not, so that they are not able to even open the sheet. So you just have to make sure. So let's say the protect your sheet, lock cell, many options are there. To delete column, protect sheet, nobody can delete your data, nobody can format cell, nobody can insert, right? So as per your requirement, you have to apply, select the functionality, and you have to just type your password here. So by that way you can protect your sheet, so only other can see the data, no one can format it if you select all the options. So that is how you can protect your sheet. Same way lock cell, and then we have the format cell option. See, in format cell we have the number tab to apply the data type to the particular cell. Then the alignment, right? So alignment I have already discussed, the horizontal and the vertical alignment of the text wrapping, shrink to fit, I mean you can shrink your data, text direction, top left to right, right to left, and the orientation of the text in the alignment. Then font settings, we have border settings, we have fill color settings, and the last is protection, right? So all those options are available here as well, so you can. Then we have editing option section. In editing section we have, this is the sum, the sigma is for sum symbol. So from this icon you can get a basic 5 formulas of the Excel: sum, average, count, numbers, maximum and minimum. I'll use all of this right now. And from the more function, if you click, right, so you will get all the formulas that in this tab, the category, let's say I'll select all, so all the formulas which is provided by the Excel, so that you can access it from this option. This is the fill. See, if you want to add a series, right, series in let's say, suppose Excel provide you the good functionality. I'll do one thing. This is the roll number, no? I'll insert a column. See, this is roll number, right? And this is like serial number. So what I'm going to do, 1, and I'll add 2, sorry, 2, right? So I don't have to need to insert other numbers, it will automatically, see, you just have to, what I have done, you just have to enter 2 numbers, and then you have to select both the cell, and see, if the cell is selected, so here you will have the small tiny filled box, right? So you just have to move your mouse over to this box and apply drag and drop. So if you release the mouse, right, so up to that cell you can get the series. Similarly, you can fill the data like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, if repeatedly, if you want to add the day of the week, right, to enter in sequence. Then January, February, the month name, the day, right, and let's say ABCD, so you have to write like ABC in sequence, and then select, and then just drag and drop. So this is for the fill option, right? So fill option for the, I have showed for the down, uh, right, that is by default. If you want to format it in right section, up section, left section, so you have to select and you can apply. So this is the series option. See, for series row, as per the row or column you want to add a series, the linear growth, a date, right? Suppose if you have inserted date like 1/1 2021, so in, if you drag, right, it will add in the next cell like 2/1/21, right? So for that, so same way we have the option for day, weekday, month, year, right? The linear, and then we have the growth, the linear and the growth for the alphabets and the numbers. The autofill option, it's okay. Date, in date we have day, weekday, month and year, right? So we have step value. If suppose you want to add all the odd numbers, right? So what I'm going to do, instead of 2 I'm going to add 3, and then here I'll add 5. So I'll select this 3 cell, and again I'll select the cell, right? So you can see all the odd numbers I can add. So I don't have to add the text, I don't have to type, right? So by that way you can save your time. So this is the field series option. Then we have clear option, right? So by that way you can clear up your data by pressing a delete key. You can also clear up the data. So you can clear the format, clear the data content, the comments, or the clear hyperlink. So this is the erase option. Then we have sorting option. So for sorting, let me do one thing. I'll delete it and I'll clear the formats, right? So format is gone, you can see that. And I'll clear the filter as well. Fine. So now what I'll do, I'll select the data and I'll apply sort, right? The sorting option you can also get it through that filter option, but see, this is the advanced sort. Like A to Z or Z to A is okay, but if you want to apply a custom sort, right? So suppose a 2 level or 3 level sorting if you want to apply, you can. So the multiple level button is here, right? So let's say I want to apply a 2 level sorting. So let's say sort to name, let's say. So as per the name, sort as per the value, yes, okay. A to Z or Z to A, so let's say A to Z, and then sort by roll number, right? So let's say if two names are starts from, in our data we two records are starts from K, Kavya and Kunal. So whichever comes first, the roll number 1, right? So it should be like that. So let's say the smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So let's say largest, and we'll see the result. So ascending is applied to that, right? So largest, see, so the first option applied to the name, right? So K A, so A comes first, then K U comes after the A, right? So as for that, the Excel has arranged the data. If let's say two numbers are same, so it will give the priority to this, right? First, because first priority we have given to the name and then roll number. If two roll numbers are same, so it will change, right? But it is not possible that two roll numbers are same. So this is how you can custom sort. Then we have the filter option, that is also the additional option. But see, the filter, we have the filter and the advanced filter, but I think that option is available in data. So okay, I'll show you the simply the filter option right now, because since it is available in the home tab and advanced filter is in data menu, so that I will discuss after the we can say, I mean in next video. Okay, so I'll apply the filter. See, now filter, let's say if you want to filter the data, right? So the filter out the data. So for the name, as per the color, the text filter, right? So the basic filter, suppose in maths, uh, the uh, the smallest largest value A to Z is all is okay. The sort by color, but I have not applied the color. So number filter, if text is insert, so it's a it comes text filter. So let's say the number equals to greater than less than, so it filter out the data. Let's say greater than 50, so in filter we have and or option. So maths greater than 50, and I mean if it is a in between range 50 to 70, right? So greater than is 50, and let's say less than 70, not 76, 70 only. So I'll press OK. So you can see that we got the only one record, that is the range is 56, so that comes in between 50 to 70, right? So I have applied the filter only to the maths, right? So similarly you can apply to science. So that is also as per the priority, the first come first serve. So first I have applied to maths, then it comes to science, and then English. So this is the benefit of the filter out. You can filter your data. See, I'll clear the filter. If you observe the particular, see, I'll zoom it. See, if you observe the icon of this filter, since filter is applied to math, so it is different than all the filter option, I mean all the cells. In all cells we have only the drop down icon, and here drop down with filter icon, right? So that you can easily identify that here filter has been applied. Now I'm going to clear the filter. So by that way you can clear up the filter and you can get all the data, right? So you can see that in this record only the one record is there between 50 to 70 marks, which is 56. All the marks are less or the lesser or the higher than the 50 to 70, right? So that's it. I hope you people are clear about the home tab. I have discussed all the functions of the home tab from the Excel software. Thanks for watching my video. We'll meet soon in the next session.